let your mind soften for just a moment. Tonight, you don't have to solve anything. The Blue Hammock is already waiting. You are in bed right now. There is a fan turning somewhere above you, slow and steady, pushing warm air across the sheet. A mosquito net hangs loose around you, soft and gauzy, like a little world of its own. Your mind is moving tonight. You can feel it, looping, returning, reaching for something it cannot quite name. That is okay. You don't have to stop it. You can simply let it run, the way water runs along the edge of a shore before it turns back again. Outside the window, the night air moves through a gap in the frame. It carries something with it. Salt. And below that, water. And below that, quiet. Little by little, you begin to follow it. In the way that sleep works. In the way that the body knows before the mind does. You find yourself drifting outward. Not far. Just to the edge of things. The room is still there behind you. The fan is still turning. But now there is also a path outside, sandy and cool underfoot, and the sound of water pulling you gently forward. You step out into the night air. It is warm, the way tropical nights are warm. Not heavy, just full. Full of salt and insect sound, and the low creak of something wooden somewhere near the water. The path beneath your feet is soft. Sand and a little gravel. Warm from the day that has already passed. You are not in a hurry. There is nowhere you need to arrive. Ahead of you, a row of beach chairs sit stacked and closed, leaning against a low wall. The resort is quiet. The lanterns along the path burn low. Amber and gentle, not bright enough to wake anything. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. You walk along the edge of the resort, where the path narrows and the lanterns become fewer. The trees here are closer together, their roots spreading out across the ground like hands laid flat and open. Somewhere in your chest, that loop is still running. You are aware of it the way you are aware of a light left on in another room. It is there, but it does not need you right now. The path curves and the trees open, and just like that, the bay is in front of you. It is dark and wide and very still. The water holds the moon in pieces, broken reflections, soft and silver, shifting only slightly with the slow movement of the surface. Along the near edge of the bay, several small boats are tied at a low dock. Bankers, narrow and wooden, with outriggers on either side, sitting low in the dark water. They are not going anywhere tonight. Each one is held by a rope, looped around a cleat on the dock. Simple and sure. The water moves beneath them, and they move with it, rocking in a small and even way. You stand at the edge of the dock and just watch for a while. There is something about the boats tonight, something about the way they sit, not fighting the water, not trying to hold still, just resting against the rope and letting the water be what it is. A warm breeze moves across the bay. It touches your arms, your face, the back of your neck. You close your eyes for just a moment and breathe it in. Salt, warm wood, the faint green smell of mangrove along the far shore. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. When you open your eyes again, a lantern on the dock post casts a small orange circle on the water. The light does not reach far. It simply glows where it is, steady and unhurried. You take a few steps closer to the edge. The dock boards are warm under your feet, worn smooth by years of use. You sit down on the low edge, legs hanging, feet just above the water. Below you, the surface is very close. You can hear it. A small sound, soft and regular, the water meeting the dock, again and again and again. Not loud, just present, like a pulse. The mangroves along the far bank are dark shapes in the moonlight, their roots reaching into the water like fingers holding the earth in place. They do not move much. Only the tips of the highest branches sway in the slow breeze coming of the bay. Your mind offers you something. You didn't finish. A conversation you want to redo. A question that has no answer yet. You notice it. You don't push it away. You simply let it sit beside you, the way you might let someone sit beside you on the dock without needing to speak. The boats are still rocking. One of them makes a small sound. Wood against the dock. A low, hollow knock. Soft and even. You look at the nearest rope. It loops once around the cleat, and then again, snugged down firm. The boat pulls gently against it with every small wave, and the rope holds. Not tightly, not straining, just holding. There is something in that, something your body understands, even if your mind is still busy. The rope does not solve the water. It simply keeps the boat from drifting too far. You breathe in. The water surface rises very slightly with the breeze. You breathe out. The surface settles again, glass-like and dark. In and out. In and out. Little by little, the rhythm of your breathing and the rhythm of the water begin to feel like the same thing. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. You think of the things that are looping tonight, not to fix them, just to see them clearly for a moment. You imagine each one as a rope, loose and coiled on the dock beside you. Each worry, each unfinished thought, each thing you meant to say or do, gathered in quietly, looped once and set down. Not gone, just held for the night, kept safe until morning. The boats rock, the ropes hold. The water moves and the boats are fine. You are fine too. You shift a little on the dock edge and lean back onto your hands. The wood under your palms is solid, warm from the long day, slightly rough with salt and age. You can feel the dock beneath you. Really feel it, the weight of you resting on something that does not move. The water taps the dock again and again. A small rhythm, like a heartbeat that belongs to something larger than you. Your jaw loosens a little. You did not know it was tight until just now. Your shoulders drop just slightly, settling lower, away from your ears. The breeze is still moving. It carries the sound of insects from somewhere in the palms behind you, a steady hum, low and continuous, like the bay has its own quiet voice. Somewhere nearby, you think of the blue hammocks, slung low between two palms, empty and still, barely moving in the night air. It is not asking anything of you. It is simply there, waiting with no urgency, swaying a little, the way patient things do. You feel your weight settling deeper into the dock. Your legs are heavy now. Your arms are heavy. The tension you carried out of bed is not gone exactly, but it is quieter now, further away, sitting at the edge of things instead of at the center. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. A soft thought moves through you. Not a plan, just a small, quiet knowing that tomorrow you will handle tomorrow. That person is rested. That person is ready. Tonight is not for fixing. Tonight is for breathing with the bay. You breathe in slowly, following the small rise of the water. You breathe out, following it back down, in and out, in and out. The water does not rush. The boats do not pull hard against their ropes. Everything here has found its own right pace, and little by little, so are you. The moon has moved slightly since you first sat down. Its reflection in the water is longer now, thinner, a pale line running From the far bank toward you, the insects keep their hum. The boats keep their slow rock. The water keeps tapping the same low beat against the dock. You are still here, still breathing, and that is enough. Your body knows how to do this. It has always known. The breath comes on its own, without any direction from you. The heart beats without being asked. Even now, even on a night like this, the body is doing its work. You let your eyes rest on the water, not focusing, just resting. The reflections move and merge and separate again, over and over, with no particular meaning. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. Somewhere across the bay, a rope shifts against a cleat, a soft creak in the dark. Then silence again, then the water, then the hum of the night. Your thoughts are slower now, not gone, but slower, moving the way the water moves, not rushing anywhere, just passing through. You are safe right now, right here, on this dock, in this warm, dark night. Everything that needs to be held is held. Everything that needs to wait is waiting. You don't have to carry any of it through the night. You can set it down here, the way the fishermen set down their ropes when the boats are tied and the day is done. Little by little, steady, steady. Your breathing has deepened now, without you trying. Your chest rises and falls in the same easy rhythm as the water below you. In and out. In and out. The blue hammock sways a little further along the shore, moving in the same breeze that moves the water now. Unhurried, at rest. The night holds everything. The dark water holds the moon. The ropes hold the boats. And for now, this moment holds you. The sounds of the bay begin to soften around you. Not fading exactly, just settling deeper, the way all things settle late at night. Water, the low knock of a boat against the dock, the hum of the insects in the palms. Somewhere in the dream, you begin to drift back. The dock is still beneath you. The water is still moving, but the room is close now too. The fan, the net, the warm sheet. Both places at once, the way sleep works. The bay and the bed, the water and the breath. In and out. In and out. The ocean keeps the same slow rhythm. Steady, steady. The boats are resting. The ropes are holding. The water is doing what water does, moving and settling over and over without effort. You breathe in, you breathe out. There is nothing left to decide tonight, nothing left to hold. The bay is wide and dark and still. The moon is a long, pale line on the water. The lantern on the dock post burns low and orange and warm. Little by little, your eyes are heavy now. Your whole body is heavy, warm and settled, and sinking gently into the surface beneath you. In and out. The boats rock, slow and steady. The ropes hold, easy and sure. Steady, steady. Water. Breath. Warmth. The blue hammock rests between the palms, swaying in the softest way. In the dark, in the warm salt air, unhurried, untroubled, at rest. And so are you. In and out. In and out. The water, the dark, the warmth. Steady, steady.